Good day, good friends. Bobo C-Type Ears here with what will probably be our last video on Black-White Martyr Proc for a little bit, though the deck is running great, even though I am not running great with it. Story of my life. This hand is super keepable. I do want to draw a black source eventually, but we've got a lot of answers for anything this deck could be. We've got Martyr for fast aggro decks, we've got Ghost Quarter for Tron, we've got Path in case we need an early Path. We get Gut Shot it to start, Inspiring Vantage, and Light Up the Stage. Not what they wanted to see, I would imagine. And then my deck is going to be not what they wanted to see, I imagine. They're just casting a bunch of stuff that they would rather have a creature out for. It looks like they don't have a creature. Now they're digging for one, which is a little rough for them, I would imagine. I love that Temur Battle Rage got exiled there. And we will leave Martyr up. I want to see if they try to bolt it or anything of the sort. They gut shot me. And then they cast Light Up the Stage for a Lava Dart and a Bloodstained Mire. Seems pretty good. Still no creature for them, though. Another Light Up the Stage. There's the creature they're looking for. So I will block and then sack. And then path their creature on my phase. Since they were really desperate to get a creature. Another Martyr for us. And they fail to find, so this is going to be Mardu, it looks like, rather than just red-white. I'm not going to be greedy and burn them off of their lands. Oh, they top deck the Swift Spear they need anyway. So I'm going to let them use up their turn, dealing me a bunch of damage. And then I'm going to untap and Martyr. Let's see if they cast that Battle Rage. They do. So that will let 6 damage come in. They could also Lava Dart. 7, 8 damage. 9. And we still just untap and Martyr. Oh man, really going for it. I do like that Field of Ruin for later in the game. As we know, they don't have any more planes. Manamorphose for our opponent. So we will Field of Ruin here and hold up Path. And this one's pretty much over. We're just kind of figuring out how we want to kill them. I think it's rangering to go get a bunch of Serras. Kiln Fiend. Yeah, we'll cast Ranger next turn to go get Martyr Serra. Weathered Wayfarer is not a card I care much about here. It is a white card for Martyr, though. We're down to 28 here, and they concede, yeah. Not much they can do. Serra was coming down fully loaded this turn. We'll bring in Kambal. We'll bring in Purge. And that's about it. Taking out a Cleansing Nova, taking out a Weathered Wayfarer. Actually, part of me likes the Kami, but it's so easy to Lava Dart. I think it's worth taking out. Let's actually bring in a Winds of Abandon as well, and take out a big Ranger, and take out a Sorin, since they're a Lightning Bolt deck. Could take out 2 Sorins, probably. And I like this hand because it's loaded with removal. I would obviously want to see a Martyr at some point, but with Heliod and Serra, we have enough lifelink to where we might be able to get there. Soulscar Mage for our opponent. We'll start with an Emeria, since that has to come into play tapped. Swiftspear for our opponent. And they'll get in for 2. Make it 4, 5, 6. Oh, they might have another one. Oh, they paused as if they were going to do it again. We get a Cavern of Souls. I'll put the black source in here. Crash through. Still looking for a land. A second land is our opponent. Let's get rid of one of these creatures for now. And give them the second land they so desire. So we'll put in Cavern, naming human, and use Ranger to go get Serra. Martyr, sorry. A little risky because we're at such a low life total, but they do have to spend some time killing Ranger in order to get Monastery Swiftspear through. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Soulscar Mage for our opponent. That's perfect for us. We don't want them casting too many non-creatures. Wonderful. That worked out perfectly. They're setting up for a later game that doesn't really get to happen because we have Martyr. And then we draw a big Ranger. So we're in pretty good shape here. We will play Martyr and hold back Purge. So good stuff all around for us. Shouldn't be too difficult to close this one out now. Lava Dart targeting. Where is that Lava Dart going? Lava Dart targets me. So Prowess triggers happen, and then I'll take one. And then light up the stage. So they're gonna get in some damage this turn, but they're hoping to draw for next turn, which that Manamorphose and that Crash Through will be very good for that. So let's block, and then Celestial Purge the other Swiftspear. Actually, I want to get rid of Soulscar Mage, just because its passive ability is really strong. The little, like, weird infect style damage it does to creatures is better than Swiftspear, in my mind. I do like that I can Orzhov Charm back a Martyr. Yeah, that's going to be the game plan here. Yeah, we'll Orzhov Charm back a Martyr and then cast Serra. I could wait to do this, but I don't want to lose my Serra, and I don't want to risk getting Skull Cracked. It's unlikely they run Skull Crack, but, you know, I would, because I play my deck. So now they've got to get me... They're showing 3 cards. Manamorphose and Crash Through don't get me below 30 to make Serra not able to block. And they have to cast a lot of spells to get Swiftspear to be able to go over a Serra. I'm not saying it's impossible, it just seems tough. They'll Crash Through. 1 mana left. They can also Lava Dart. Burst Lightning is strong. Burst Lightning is really strong. I don't mind that what they're going to do here is Lava Dart me. Oh, they're going to Gut Shot me. And then Lava Dart Serra? I mean, Trample is real. They're going in for the kill this turn. And they get me down to 17. 2 cards left in their hand. So we'll cast a Ranger here. In hindsight, maybe I should have kept Kami in the deck. And let's go get some more Martyrs. Actually, with 5 lands, let's go get Martyr and Ballista. Can they pop off at us again, is the question. Manamorphose is a great start. Manamorphose is a very good start for that. Lava Dart. Battle Rage. So 8 will come in. So I'll block. Yeah, I'll block the one without trample and take 8. Kambal's nice. So what I'll do is I'll cast Martyr here, activate it, and then cast Kambal. And Kambal mitigates pretty much all of their prowess damage here. They do have a bolt for it, though. That's the absolute right play. So we've just got to survive one or two more turns before we get that 6 land, I imagine. So I am going to, well, I think it's Ranger-Captain of Martyr here. Just keep slowly gaining more life than they can deal in damage. I do want to get that Heliod down really quickly, though. I'll block. Gut shot targeting me. And then Battle Rage. So we will gain some life here. Probably should have blocked in hindsight. But c'est la vie. Yeah, okay. Now we're cooking. So 2 things can happen here. We can not die and path their Serra, or we can path our Serra to kill them, or we can path a Swift Spear if we so need to. But I don't foresee needing to. They'll Lava Dart our Serra. Let's see if they let us path it. They do. So they need to kill us this turn, or they are dead. And I don't think they have what it takes to do that. They might be able to kill our Ballista here. There's an outside chance they can kill our Ballista. And they go for it. So they need to kill us this turn. Well, I guess they've got some time now. They're down to 1 land too, which is unfortunate for them. Godless Shrine tap does not help us. Marsh Flats does not help us. If they get there on the back of just 1 land and 2 damage a turn, probably 3 damage a turn soon, because they will draw another creature at some point. Let's get a Mistveil Plains. Come on, Ranger. This is hilarious. Okay. So what I'll do now is I'll go get Serra to block and put back a Ballista. It's kind of what makes the most sense to me here. And then I at least gain a life. They'll gut shot it or me, I'm not sure. The prowess triggers make it go away, so we're still gonna do what we said here. Since we've drawn so much mana, we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, we can get a Ranger Cap, cast Ballista, and still do the stuff. They stopped me from gaining life, and now we're at 4 here. Just gotta draw something. Just gotta draw something. Another Heliod. Heliod isn't it. Another Heliod is not it. In fact, we could have waited with the Orzhov Charm and gained some extra life. Let's see if they have it. They just need a 1 mana spell. Nope. Path isn't it. Path is not it. Oh man, this is kind of hilarious in the sense that it's also kind of sad. They just need a land or a 1 mana spell here. There's the land. There's the Manamorphose. Yeah, we're dead. Thanks, deck! Still no answer. Still no answer. There's an answer. Oh, what nonsense. So yeah, let's actually get that Kami, because Orzhov Charming it back is okay. We'll cut a Sorin for it, I guess. Oof, that was pathetic. That was pathetic, deck. Yeah, I'm liking this. I like the 2 Winds of Abandon. I love Celestial Purge. Yeah, I think Kami staying in makes sense. There were a lot of situations there where I could have Orzhov Charmed for it. Little annoyed that the deck kind of crapped out on us there, but it happens. I guess more proactively doing stuff with Walking Ballista isn't a bad call either. Or reactively, I should say. There, I just started popping it off because I could. I could have waited a bit to see if they go for the removal spell, and then potentially keep it alive. Opponent taking a while to sideboard here. They're at 0 on their clock. That's a little obnoxious. And we will play first. Oh man, so close. So close. If we draw a land, we're good. I'm going to keep it. There's a very high likelihood we draw land in time to need it. Before we need it, I mean. Or not before we need it, when we need it. Words are hard. And then the Crucible allows us to thin our deck pretty aggressively. And like, I just really like how often this hand can Martyr. So we don't get the land, so we'll start by pathing their Soulscar Mage. Make them start over. Inspiring Vantage for our opponent. Another Soulscar Mage. Still no land. So we'll... Because of all those Orzhov Charms, I'm not particularly in any hurry. If they bolt this down, I'm not upset. And if they don't, and I get the land, we can get there. Crash through. That's a bummer. It does stand to reason that with all the lands we drew, the RNG would just be like, you know what you're not going to do for 5 turns? Draw a land. Or we'll draw like a tap land. Opponent's going for it here. We gave them a lot of mana with which to do that. Oh yeah, this is a great setup for them. Gut shot. They might get there. We definitely need to draw that land all of a sudden. Hey. And now let's draw another one so we can just keep Orzhov Charming it back. I actually have no problem drawing lands for the rest of the game. That's fine. Opponent's down to 3 cards in hand. Crash through. Nice little cantrip for him. Another crash through, so they're cantripping really well here. And then Lava Dart. I have to imagine they sacked that Lava Dart right away, too. Oh, man. They might double sack. All we have to do is draw a land or Martyr, though, and we're right back to erasing all this damage. Okay, so... Is that lethal? That's lethal. What a hand. What a hand. What a hand. What a hand. Alright, I'll see you in the recap.